So when I think about what influenced the design of Longhorn, it was actually a remarkably systematic process. What we did was we kind of stepped back, and this was a project that was kind of a joint effort between the usability team, the design team, and the PM team. And what we did was we stepped back and we looked at what the state of design was in the software industry and in general. And we looked at the set of kind of reactions we were trying to evoke with the experience. And we tried to kind of merge them together to kind of get to a design that we had. So the way we did it was we have this tool that the usability guys use called the Desirability Toolkit. And what they do is whenever they bring a customer in to do a usability study, at the end of the study they give them this stack of cards. It's got about 200 cards, and each card has its own word on it. And these words say things like clean, organized, irritating, gets in my way, happy, fun, like just, you know, short words, short phrases that kind of describe the experience. And what we do is we have our customers basically go through the deck of cards and pick 5 positive and 5 negative words to kind of describe what they felt like the experience of using our software was. So what we did was we kind of used that process backwards, where we took the toolkit and we picked the words that we wanted to really achieve. And so we came up with words like innovative, like new, like fresh, like beautiful. And then we stepped back from those words and tried to identify other trends in industrial design that really mapped to those words. So when we looked at products that felt innovative, we looked at things like Segway, or there's a company called, or when you think of easy, there's a company called Oxo that makes these potato peelers that have these big black rubberized handles. And when we think about premium, you look at, like, I mentioned German cars earlier, you look at things like Mercedes-Benz or the glass on an Audi TT. And so what we did was we sort of looked at all of these different products and what were the specific attributes of their design that really evoked those kinds of reactions. And then we basically spent 6 months kind of wallowing in that set of materials and kind of sitting back and saying, well, okay, what does innovative look like? And we discovered, you know what, like a lot of innovative products use a specific set of colors and use a specific set of materials. And other more beautiful products use kind of richer, warmer colors. And we sort of tried to kind of get the right mix of each of those different colors and materials and shapes that we saw in the design in the design world into the product. And by kind of merging all of those together and then sort of projecting forward over time, where's all this stuff going to move by the time we get to 2005 when we get the product out the door, or 2006? You know, how do we do that? And that's kind of how we got to the design. And then we also tried to step back and filter out, well, what of these things are really kind of trendy versus timeless? You know, what are the things that are really going to last? Because when we look at the visual design we're doing for Longhorn, we really think of this as something that we want to really see live for a good 10 years. I mean, when you look at the design we had in Windows 95, that lasted forever. We're still living with it today. And Windows Server 2003, the user interface is pretty similar. And so, you know, you only get to reinvent it once, and when you do, or once in a great many years. And so when you do, you really have to be very thoughtful about it. And so that's kind of the process we took.